What's up, world? How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Hey, can I talk to y'all about something, man? Can we talk about Wakanda forever? I just got back from the theater, and I don't know how I feel about this movie, and that's just me being honest. So let's get into it. So before we go into the bad stuff, let's go over the good stuff. Angela Bassett was incredible in this role. She 100% killed it. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. She was amazing playing the Queen, and I loved every second that she was on the screen. And my hat's off to her. She was beautiful, stunning, and captivating every time she opened her mouth. Tenoch Huerta, the gentleman who played Namor, fantastic job. Bravo to you, sir. He was very convincing, and when he was menacing, to the seriousness when he would make idle threats, he was super convincing, and to me he did a fantastic job. M'Baku did a phenomenal job, and so did Okoye. Pretty much everybody did a phenomenal job. The set designs were incredible, and the actors and actresses, everyone played their part really well. That being said, we'll go into the part. Well, I'll explain some of the movie, and then I'll go into some of my issues with this movie. So we open the movie with Chadwick Boseman's or Black Panther's funeral. Shuri's having a hard time trying to deal with everything. Her mother's trying to comfort her while also going through her own pain. The death of Chadwick, the sort of flux that Wakanda finds itself in currently, with people wanting to try them to take their resources because they fear that there's no one there to protect them. I loved seeing our people be so elegant, beautiful, intelligent, soft-spoken, yet very commanding. That was impressive to see. I loved seeing that once again. It makes you feel proud. So while Wakanda's trying to pick up the pieces and everyone's trying to steal their resources, there's a new player in town, and it's Namor, or Kukulkan Khan, who is from the sea, and he is wanting to annihilate everyone who is from the surface, and he is searching for help from the Wakandans. And Shuri does not believe that is the way to go for peace, so she turns down Namor, and so does the Queen, and he promises to destroy Wakanda first before he moves on and completely wipes out the surface. That's basically the heart of it. That's what's going on. That's the issue in this movie. My first few issues with this movie, and I'm just gonna be blunt. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Shuri could carry this movie. That's just me. That's just one man's opinion. It has nothing to do with the fact that she is a woman or nothing like that. Let's just dispel with that right off the bat. I believed her as a scientist. I believed her when she had compassion and that she missed her brother. I believed all of that. But her as a leader or as Black Panther, I just couldn't get that in my head. I couldn't find that. I couldn't my brain was just like no. No, we're not believing this. I couldn't believe her as the Black Panther. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because she's too light in the ass or what, but I couldn't buy that, man. My second problem, Angela Bassett died. She got zero zero attention from anyone. You can't do that to Bassett. You can't do that to her. She was incredibly important to the growth of her son, to the development of Shuri and everyone else in Wakanda. They just drowned her ass and threw her in a box and was like, well, she was a fantastic queen. No, she deserved better than that. She deserved better than that. I'm aware that the runtime for this is close to 3 hours, but you should have taken time to explore that loss. I know they only had a week and everything, but you got to figure out a way to do this. You can't just throw her in a box and keep it moving, man. Ironheart. I expected so much more out of Ironheart, and I didn't get it. I thought the suit looked silly. I thought it looked like some Power Rangers type shit, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't like it. Okay, I loved the movie. I loved Namor. I loved all of that. It just seemed like Black Panther was shoehorned in towards the end of this movie, and I understand why. They had to pick themselves up, find themselves, put themselves back together, and then before they could find their champion, which was Black Panther. I feel like Shuri can grow into this role. I'm not saying she should be replaced, but I just think that I couldn't really buy her as Black Panther in this movie. Ironheart, I couldn't really buy. I just, it's not the character. The character herself was amazing. It's just the suit. The suit to me was trash. It was trash. Okay? She looked bad. It looked like Rita made it. You know what I'm talking about. Ha, Rangers. That bitch.
Yes, I like it.
It just looked awful. It looked terrible. Okay? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to get some hate for this. I do not care. She looked bad. Moving on. I have a question. I don't know if M'Baku is currently the king of Wakanda. He showed up to challenge Shuri for the right to rule, and she didn't show, which means does that mean she just relinquishes Wakanda to him for now? I don't know. I think that's the case. I'm not certain. I don't know. Another problem that I have, and I hate when movies do this. I cannot stand when movies do. I understand it, but I still don't like it. Namor and Wakanda have been beefing this entire movie. The entire movie. Okay? And now all of a sudden, at the very end of this movie, he's like, it's all good. It's all good. We're done. We made it. We worked it all out. Yeah, you don't have to fight anymore. What? I'm sorry? We don't have to fight anymore. You know how many family members I got out here laying dead with holes in them because of them spears? Huh? Now we finishing this. I just don't feel like that you can lead your people into battle and then all of a sudden show up hand in hand because of a minor. Oh, she could have killed me, but she didn't. We're good now. What? No. One of you have to die. I'll do it myself. I understand why Shuri didn't kill Namor. I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying that the ridiculousness of why this is a thing. We could have worked this out. Like, this was a conversation that could have been had. I don't know, man. Again, this is just one man's opinion. You know, you don't have to agree with me, and I'm aware that most of you don't. Okay. If you want an example of what I was expecting when you got the grief from Chadwick's death, look at Endgame, and that's not even real death. Like, that was fake death on screen for characters who were either not coming back or coming back. You could just you felt that, like, you could feel that, and that wasn't even real. And I just felt like that this could have been a little bit better. that they could have done the Queen's death and funeral better. That there should have been some rolling thunder music when it came to Chadwick's passing. I mean, they had the beautiful sound that was in the trailer for his death and everything, but that music that you feel when something painful or something amazing has taken place, I just didn't get that. And it's not a huge gripe. I just felt like it could have been a little bit better. And last but not least, the end credits scene. Let's talk about it. So it is we find out that Nakia, I believe her name is, has a son. And it's T'Challa's son. As a matter of fact, the boy's name is T'Challa. And he knows about his father. The Queen knew about him before his passing. And they're not ready to show him off to Wakanda yet. I think that's a great decision. I think that's a great play. I'm not sure how they're going to handle that in future movies. Are they going to do like a time jump? Will Shuri continue to remain the Black Panther? I would like to see her remain Black Panther. I just think she could be a little bit better in that role. So I don't know. It's up in the air. I'd like to see more out of them, but this feels like family now, and I love to see them stay together. So that is my take on Black Panther 2. I know that some of you love this movie to death, and that is fair, but while I love to see these people on screen and the beauty that came with them, I am judging this as a movie, and it could have been just a little bit better. So that's my take. Hey, if y'all disagree with me, there's that comment section right there. All y'all got to do is write something down there in that comment section for your boy. And let me know what you think, okay? Did you love this? Was this the best superhero comic movie that you've ever seen in your life? Did you have issues with it? We could talk about it. Just let me know. All right, man. I love y'all. Y'all stay up. And rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Thank you for everything that you've done. And I'll see y'all next time. All right? Chill.